The film's narrative commences by depicting a highly aged and weathered ship, which was repaired and made new, and a group set out on a journey. There were about 60 people in this group. Among them, the first one to be shown to us is the President of Korea. His son had also come, whose name is Adam. There was also a goon with whom he had a lot of men. The goon comes to the president, Adam's dad, and asks, "Sir, do you want anything? If you need anything, tell me. I will bring it immediately." He replies that no, not right now, but if it happens, I will tell you. There was also an old man here who was collecting the soil from the ship with a brush and putting it in a cup. A girl sitting next to him, Eve, who had come here with her husband. She was quite surprised to see the old man doing this. She asks, "What are you doing? Why are you collecting the soil?" The old man does not respond to Eve on this. Instead, he just smiles at her. Now the president is given a VIP cabin. Seeing this, the three models got very angry. She asked the goon, "What is happening? We have also paid the same amount, right? Then why is the president getting the VIP cabin?" On this, the goon started scolding her, "Don't ask so many questions, be quiet." But here, Eve's husband also supports these models. He started saying that she is right. Why is this being done to us? Hearing this, the goon's people started holding her and threatening her to answer the question or to kill yourself. If you want to live, then take your wife and go out of here. Hearing this threat, Eve got scared. She comes out with her husband. Now the old man puts some watermelon seeds in the cup in which the soil was flowing. Actually, he was trying to grow these plants. Seeing this, Eve is quite surprised. What is he trying to do? The models were enjoying with the goon's companions, while the president was standing at this place and staring at Eve. Noticing this, the goon came to the president. He says, "What is the matter, sir? Did you like that girl? If this is the case, then don't worry, I will bring her to you." Now after a while, the goon's companions attacked the place where Eve and her husband were sleeping. She started behaving badly with Eve after hitting her husband a lot. The goon stabs his husband with a knife and kills him and then throws him into the sea. After doing this, he also made Eve conscious and took her to the president, where the first president, then his son Adam and many associates of the hooligan too bad with him. When she regained consciousness, she came out in a very bad condition. She approaches the goon and starts beating him and starts asking about her husband, to which he laughs and replies, "I die your husband," and threw him into the sea. Now Eve did not believe these nonsense things. That's why she went ahead, and when she comes to her room, she sees her husband's shoe lying outside, who also had a lot of blood. Seeing this, Eve is very broken. She starts crying, and she also wants to go into the water and die. She was about to go, then that old man comes and stops her and saves Eve's life. Now we were shown the condition of the whole ship, where all the passengers and others were sleeping after drinking alcohol. Now, when he woke up the next morning, he woke up to see this, that his ship is not afloat. In fact, it is flying quite high in the air. The whole scene was standing there. The old man was watching. He was not surprised. So Eve doubted him, as he knows everything. That's why she started keeping an eye on him, and she also follows him where we see that the seeds that the old man had put. Now small plants have come out from there, and the 2 eggs that were kept in the machine, chicken, has also come out of them. Now the president goes to the captain's cabin and asks him, "How did this ship come in the air? Now where are we going?" The captain, who was also very scared, says, "I don't know what's going on, The radar is also not working, which could tell where we are right now and where we are going. On top of that, we don't have much food, which will end after 3 to 4 days. Hearing this, all the passengers were very scared, and the door of that cabin is broken, where the food was kept. Then the president, while relaxing everyone, said, "Please calm down, don't fight." Food will be given equally to everyone, but no one was ready to listen. So the goon uses his power here. He makes everyone calm down at gunpoint. Now the president tells the captain whether to give food to any of them or not. "But I and my son should definitely get it. Our food should reach on time." But the captain did not like this thing, so he refuses to listen to any of them. But the goon also showed him the gun and started eating. The captain could not tolerate this thing, so he meets the people of his ship. He started saying that this president is a very greedy person. On top of that, he has kept that goon with him. And now, if we have to fight them, if we have to stop them, then we should also have weapons. Now, as we know, this ship is of Second War, so it is possible that we will get weapons in it. After saying this, everyone started looking for weapons in the ship, where they get a box full of bombs which they keep with them. Now only a little rice was being given to the passengers, which the goon's men were giving everyone there. Now seeing so much rice, some passengers ask, "This little rice will not fill our stomach." Then the goon's man says, "Eat quietly, this is being given to everyone." But they do not listen. And after following them for a long time, they come to the president's cabin and see that the president and his people are eating different kinds of food, that too with a full stomach. Seeing this, all the passengers get very angry. The goon, again, showed them the gun and threatened, "Keep your mouth shut and keep quiet." Now those passengers find themselves unable to take any action. That's why the poor people get scared and leave. She goes to an old man and asks grandfather, "Why are you planting these plants?" But this time too, he does not answer anything other than smiling. Now the president again asks the captain, "Where is this ship going?" To which the captain replies that "I do not know." Hearing this, the president got so angry that he slaps him on the face. But the captain stood quietly, tired of all the circumstances. She goes to the president, and she abuses him a lot. Hearing this, the goon approaches him and tries to misbehave with him. Now the president's son Adam comes forward to catch him and stops the goon from doing so. And he saved Eve. And now these two come to the old man, where he was still growing plants, who had already grown up. Some passengers secretly started trying to steal food, but the goon's people killed them and threw them. Seeing this, the president was very happy, and he praises the goon for this work. Now the goon gives the president a pistol. That you keep it for your own protection may be useful if I never come near. In the afternoon, the president was eating chicken. He throws the leg piece in front of the passengers. Seeing this, a crowd of passengers gathers to get a piece of leg. They start fighting each other. They start pushing each other because they are very hungry. Seeing that they had not eaten for many days, Adam got very angry with his father, so he started scolding him. "Baba, you are such a greedy and cruel person. Why are you doing this to these people?" To which he replies, "Son, if we want to live, then all of them will have to die. You just think of it as a scene from a drama or a movie and enjoy." There, the old man collects urine from the bathroom of the ship and puts it on the plants. Seeing this, Eve says, "Grandpa, what are you doing here? What difference will it make to the plants?" He does not answer this either, except for smiling. Then Eve started vomiting. Seeing this, the old man checks her and gives information that you are going to be a mother. Now her husband did not stay and is alone here. She could not raise this child. That's why she thinks of killing him. She picked up the knife, and as soon as she started killing in her stomach, at the right time, the old man stops her and saves both her and the child's life. Adam, she had found out that Eve is going to be a mother, and she wants to eat. That's why while eating, he hides some pieces of cake and keeps it, and takes it and gives it to Eve. But Eve refuses to eat. Says, I don't even want to see your face. It's a long story to eat from your hand. Because when everyone took advantage of me, when I was unconscious, you were also included. On which Adam says, please forgive me. I realize my mistake. And take this. Please, we need it. But Eve still refuses. Now the elderly gentleman with hands resembling Adam's. He takes food and gives it to Eve. Then she goes and eats it. Now it was evening. People were suffering from hunger. That is why they go to the diners' cabins and start stealing food. But then the president comes there, and one of them shoots and says, whatever food you picked, put it back now, the passenger is scared, and forcefully puts the food back. An old man approaches the dead traveler and lifts him to his place. He first dismembers her body, then puts them in the machine and grinds them and puts them in the plants, so that the plants grow faster. Seeing this, Eve's condition worsened. She starts crying. She also starts thinking, is this old man crazy? Who does such acts? The captain threw a bomb into the president's cabin and closes the door so that it becomes rags. But just in time, the president drops that bombshell, and thus his life is saved. Then he comes out with a gun. At gunpoint, he asks the captain, where did you get this bomb from? Then the forced captain had to tell. That's why the president, with that full box of bombs, takes weapons from him. Now the president's evil mind gets an idea. Why don't I blow up all the travelers with these bombs? Adam comes back to Eve, where Eve tells him, that old man always saves me from dying. Don't know why, but maybe there's a reason that he does this. When I was going from the ship, he saved my life. And when I tried to stab myself, he saved my life. After a while, the goon announces that for all the travelers, we have kept a lot of food in a room. Whoever wants it, they can go and get it. Seeing this, everyone starts running towards that room. Seeing this, Eve also starts going there. But like before, the old man stops her again. All the travelers. When they reach that room, the goon's people close the door of that room, and now the evil president starts dropping a lot of bombs inside. Some travelers see this, open the door and try to get out of there. But the goon's people, who are standing at the door, attack them and kill everyone badly. Now this cruelty was increasing. That's why, with all their might, some travelers came out and started fighting the goon's men. Like this, an atmosphere of war was created there. A sense of thirst gripped everyone.